I haven't watched this movie since forever. I used to watch it a lot as a kid, even though I have no business watching. But it's still good. All right, now, this was Alicia Silverstone's first role. Okay, now, bitch, from this alone, we knew the girl was bound for greatness. Because the way she acted up in this film, let's get up into it. So, the movie starts out with this fine ass man, Nick. He's apartment hunting. He's driving and almost drives into a girl on skates. Now, this girl was unfazed, okay? She clearly gave no fucks that she was almost ran over by this car. All right, almost as if she skated in front of this car intentionally. Nick just so happened to be stopping by this girl's house to meet with her mother to potentially rent out their guest house. He likes it and takes it right away. We learn here that mom refers to her daughter Adrian as headstrong, but that he'll get along with her just fine. Adrian is a weirdo and she sends her friend Cheyenne to speak to their new neighbor Nick. Cheyenne said he eyed and that he's old. Crazy, right? Nick is a writer. He starts his new job where he's given an assignment and meets a pretty coworker on his first day. So at home, Adrian begins going to the guest house whenever Nick is home, and girl, sometimes when he ain't home, okay? She be acting like a little hot pocket, and she's only 14. It clearly makes Nick uncomfortable. She's also very intelligent. She knows about shit like storing stolen money in Swiss bank accounts and all. She was too damn grown. Watching this man when he's getting out of the shower looking at his very nice ass, like, girl, where are your parents? Now, let me tell you where Nick fucked up. One night, Adrian's parents had a party at the house. They invited all these white people over to drink and listen to Adrian play piano. She's very gifted. Nick is watching her play and is impressed. I'd say a little too impressed, Nick, okay? When she finishes, he goes to Adrian and says, "If you were 10 years older." And she said, "You'd what?" Now, Nick, you don't say that to a minor. He found out here that she rewrote an article for him for work that got him praise. He wasn't happy about it, but was still convinced to take her for a ride. Now, Nick, this is mistake number 2, sis. This girl is super smart. All right, she skipped 2 grades, she has no friends, and is playing this grown-ass man like a Game Boy. She even kisses him, and he kisses her back for a few seconds before pulling her off. Nick, mistake number 3. You fucking up. Nick ends up bringing his coworker Amy home, and it pisses Adrian off. So this article that Adrian wrote for Nick is getting him all types of opportunities. Now, Adrian meets Amy, and she really does not fuck with her. She plays mind games with her and tells her she has small titties. She's a real asshole, honestly. All right, now Nick fucks up again by going to Adrian's house when she's home alone. He hid in her closet and she clearly knew he was there. So she got butt ass naked for him so that he could see, and Nick doesn't close his eyes. Nick, I'm trying to protect you here, but damn it. Adrian's father shows up and is kind of suspicious of Nick, but not really. He does make it clear, however, that he'd cut someone's dick off, but that was more directed to guys around Adrian's age. Now, Nick tries to let her ass know that they are just friends, but Adrian is too smart for that shit, okay? Her evil ass brings up receipts, and well, Nick is just in too deep at this point, and he did it to himself. She's making sexual gestures, and it's just a mess. Nick ends up getting his car newly painted, and Adrian, Jasmine Sullivan, that man's car bitch, okay, she scraped cocksucker on the man's hood, but of course she denies it when Nick goes and tells her parents, and they believed her. What a demon seed. So her friend Cheyenne, all terrified, tells Nick that she needs to tell him something, and Adrian peeps her talking to him. So at their horse riding lessons, Adrian sabotages Cheyenne's horse and causes the girl an injury. Diabolical. Okay? Adrian, like I said, don't give a fuck, okay? She starts fucking with Nick's work, deleting his files. She is reckless. But Nick, you should have moved out, man. All right? This girl made a shrine of him. Just a nightmare. Okay? Blowing up his phone and shit. He had to get the locks changed. The girl is pulling all the tricks. One day, Amy came across Adrian after sleeping over at Nick's, and Adrian tried to play more mind games with Amy, but baby, Amy was ready this time, and she told her ass to go play, bitch. Now, she didn't say bitch, but she ate that up. She told her ass to go play and even did the little hand gesture, bitch, go play and get out of my face. But of course, it only pissed Adrian off, so she locked Amy in the shed when Amy was in the shed developing photos. And then, knowing she's afraid of moths, released a bunch of moths. Okay? I mean, diabolical. It was just too much going on. The woman had to go to the hospital. Thankfully, she broke a window before passing out. Just a lot, okay? Adrian, despite all the bullshit she's pulled, invites Nick to her horseback riding competition. She really thought he was gonna come. Of course, he skipped out on it. She's really pissed by this, and so she pulls up to the man's work event. She is pissed, and she embarrassed him. She's like, where were you at, sweetheart? She then smacks his ass, and so he takes her to the back and yokes her ass up and says to stay the fuck away from me. And I'm like, finally, okay? Now listen, he shouldn't have put his hands on that girl, but goddamn it, what choice did she give him? What choice did she or anyone else give this man? Get your demon seed away from me. All right, so she screamed. She caused a scene at the man's job. Then she got him arrested for sexual assault. He was trying to move into another place, and she went and told them that he's a drug dealer. I mean, the girl is smart. All right, so Nick is instructed by police to move out. He's packing up one night, and Cheyenne's weird ass pulls up, just being all fucking weird. Announce yourself. She walks into the house and didn't even say anything, like, girl. So she tells Nick that Adrian's super smart. She knows about bugs. You need to watch your motherfucking back, pretty much. All right. So Cheyenne leaves. She goes next door. Nick hears music playing, and he's concerned that Cheyenne is in danger. He goes over there. He sees Adrian. Adrian is freaking out. She said, you know, we could have been something. She fucking pulls out the stick and pushes Nick over the fucking banister. Like, it's just a lot. Like, this 14-year-old, like, what is going on? So Adrian was supposed to be away with her parents. And so her father is rushing back home once he realized that she's gone, and she runs up the stairs. Nick follows her up the stairs to the attic where the father was working on this big ass merry-go-round for her that she didn't give a fuck about. So Cheyenne is tied up on the merry-go-round. Nick goes upstairs. He doesn't see Adrian. He's untying Cheyenne, and out of nowhere comes crazy ass fucking Adrian with the big ass stick. Sidebar, this stunt double that they had with this wig on impersonating Alicia Silverstone, baby, it was bad. But it's okay. It was the 90s. It was the 90s, all right? So they're wrestling. The father makes his way to the attic. He is on top of Nick. But then Adrian switches up on her father, and she knocks his ass out. So now he's like, oh yeah, my daughter, she's fucking crazy. Nick is helping Cheyenne, and this part was actually great because Adrian is running toward Nick with the stick, and then he grabs the stick and knocks her ass off the merry-go-round, bitch. Like, he had enough. He said, fuck this shit, knocked her ass out. So they take her away. She's now in a facility, a mental facility, it seems. She has a new crush, but she is still sending Nick letters. I mean, tons and tons of letters, but Nick is doing better. Bitch, this was a great film, and it still holds up, okay? Now, Alicia Silverstone acted her ass off. Just her facial expressions, the gestures. The girl is a talent, all right? She was a talent. She still is a talent, but older. This woman. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I really enjoyed it. This was another Ratchet review. Make sure you stick around. Make sure you subscribe. And let me know in the comments what you would like me to do a Ratchet review for next.